What should teenagers these days really start paying attention to as they're about to turn 18? Learn some basic cooking. Learn how to wash clothes. Hang 'em up. Do ironing, etc. You may be moving out soon. So practice the skills you will need. Imagine all the things you would have to do if mum and dad weren't around. Then start practicing them. Draw up a budget. Look at how much to rent in the place you want to live. Add in food and elec and mobile phone and internet. Don't forget to add bond too. Budgeting and financial planning basics and how to avoid financial credit scams. Thinking strategically about their future goals. Using their college or job opportunities wisely to explore and identify their strengths, interests, and future career paths. Looking for opportunities to meet new people who are different from themselves, in order to expand their worldview and also to then be selective about who they cultivate deeper relationships and friendships with, so they don't invest time on people who don't care about them. Your diet. Honestly, if you feel like crap and sleep like crap and think like crap and your life is crap, you could be eating crap. It's true. Your pituitary gland pumps out enough hormones to offset anything but the most persistent chips, soda, pizza diet until you're about that age, and then it starts dropping off. That's what the freshman 15 is. Good luck. I think what most of these comments add up to is one answer. Pay attention to the future. Not many 18-year-olds have a plan for the future. And that's okay. You don't need a plan. You just need to understand that it's out there and let that knowledge guide you when you're making important decisions. You're probably going to be around a long time. Your physical and mental health. Smoking. Started with cigs so I could take breaks at work. Construction 22 now and can't quit vaping. Shit sucks. I would suggest they stop paying attention to certain things. It's easy to spend so much time on social media that you start to compare yourself to other. Then you get those FOMO feelings. Fear of missing out. Don't judge yourself by the way others live. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. Voting. Driving. Staying off the cell phones while driving. They should start to invest small amounts of money in a 401k or low-fee stock account. They have a long future ahead of them and financial stability should be a priority. Investing in mutual funds or exchange-traded funds (ETF) now will help them 30 years from now. A little today goes a long way tomorrow. Stretching and being active. If you want a better world to live in, participate in ways to make that happen. It's hard work worth it. Be aware of the adults around you, how they treat you, and what they want from you. Age gap friendships aren't inherently bad or harmful, but many people specifically seek out age gap relationships to take advantage of the power dynamic or the ignorance inexperience of the younger. Their weight. Otherwise, they'll end up as an obese 25-year-old Redditor complaining about their bad back. Mental health. Sometimes mental health issues start showing early or around this age. In my experience, I've seen issues start to show and become a full-blown problem around your mid-late 20s. Financial literacy. You have the right to remain silent. If you are arrested, do not talk to the police, no matter what. Hopefully by now you know how to keep a clean house, cook meals and do laundry properly. People want partners in life, not children their own age to take care of. Budget. Budget, budget, budget. The pace they're setting in these years will dictate the momentum for the rest of their life. It's important they understand that so they don't blink and realize their 20s are nearly finished. And they haven't got much done in the decade. Their education. I will forever be bitter that I didn't take school serious in high school. And that I allowed myself to drop out of college at 20. I've managed to get to a point where I'm doing well despite no degree, but I had to work my ass off for years to build up experience and finally be given a chance that I would have got if I just had my degree in the first place. Not saying college is essential, but taking your education seriously should be. Listen to Wear Sunscreen has all the secrets written out. Voting. It cannot be emphasized enough that currently the most powerful voting bloc is 18-24-year-olds. They hold the keys to the castle. Voting. Read the issues and vote every chance you get. 1825 voter turnout has always been abysmal, and you can't rely on the older generations to act in your best interests. The law, because of you break it, you may go to jail. Who you spend your time with. You are a reflection of the company you keep, and if those people are dragging you down, you should consider broadening your horizons. This includes social reclusives. Don't judge people based on their background, assume everyone is genuine unless proven otherwise, and seek out a small group of people who are reliable and trustworthy. You don't need lots of acquaintances if you have a few good friends. Bonus tip. Don't be afraid to leave your dingy little hometown if it's too small to escape the negativity. Your signature is now a legally binding contract. Beware all the scams and bad actors using the internet as a hunting ground. You prey on the inexperienced. Learn your worth. People will always try to get you to do more for less and trample your self-worth. Stand tall. Don't do shitty things for shitty people that you think are questionable. Retirement. The value of money and hard work. And not blaming others for your problems and owning the decisions you make. Don't accumulate credit card debt. Social media addiction. I feel so bad for y'all because you grew up with it shoved in your face constantly. Stay off that crap. IDK. Sex. Managing life in a dorm. Punctuality. College is really a relaxed stage of life. Politics and public policy. Philosophy. The mind is a dark house and consciousness is a light in the attic. Read some classics and illuminate the home. Learn about basic personal finance skills like budgeting, saving, and investing. It will set you up for a solid financial future. Saving and investing and handling finances. Financial literacy. Pensions and savings. Preachers who tell you how to vote are just as evil as politicians who tell you how to pray. It's never too late, but it's always easier to start early. Learn as much as you can about investing. Whether that's a 401k match from your employer, crypto, stocks, IRAs, etc. You're going to be thinking about retirement before you know it, and the earlier you set it and forget it, the better off you'll be. Make the habits now and just train yourself to always put X amount of money away per month. Best case scenario, you never touch it. Worst case scenario, it gets you out of a major financial bind later in life. i.e. car trouble, medical family emergency, unexpected layoff, etc. Here's some drinking advice. Pay attention to how much alcohol people around you drink. If you find you are drinking more, it's probably best to reduce it. Also, don't think you have to keep up with the amounts others drink. Pay attention to how you feel. the media you consume and how it affects your identity and your perception of the world.